Hey guys, so I just made a video. I think it's the one that will be right before this one, talking about how your rational mind doesn't have the distance and the view to see why perhaps something that you rationally thought you wanted wasn't going to work out in the scheme of your overall manifestation. And I just had this morning. I just had a small example of this crop up in my own personal life, and I wanted to share it to illustrate it. So as I've mentioned, my fiance and I just moved. We bought a house a few months ago, and it has been frigid and snowy and awful in the Midwest literally since the day we bought the house. So there are, the house that I bought was built, it's a pretty old house. And so and it's had one owner. So there's a lot of original stuff that is getting to the point now where it really has to get fixed. And we haven't done any of this stuff because it's been so cold, and it's just like, let's just wait till it's warm out to do that. Right. So, right after we moved into our house, there was a giant, storm system that came through and blizzarded like half of the country. And so we had barely any time to like even get moved in before that started happening. And so we did not have a snowblower, and we have a very long driveway. So, well, I have somebody that comes and does snow blowing. They don't come, I got somebody immediately for that. But they don't come until after all of the snow has fallen. And when there's like 18 inches coming, you kind of got to stay on top of it the whole time. So, obviously I was just like, oh my God, we're not going to be able to buy a snowblower. Like there's never, they're going to be gone. There's supply chain issues right now. Everything sells out right away. Like even at Home Depot and places like that, we looked everywhere for a snowblower. And in the midst of this looking for a snowblower with like one day to spare before all this snow was coming, I was like, oh, I should use the power of manifestation to make this thing happen. Right. So I was just like, Matt, we're going to find one. We're going to find one. Well, we didn't. They were gone everywhere. In fact, I found one online, one that was available. I bought it. It was set up for delivery. And of course, like the next morning, I get oh, haha, we don't really have it. Screw you. Here's your money back. So I'm just like, okay, whatever, give up. Don't even think about it again, because as I've said in these other videos, I don't generally try to micromanage my immediate surroundings like that. But so that all played out. We did some shoveling. We ended up like coming up with a way to sort of stay on top of the snow ourselves. It didn't end up being a big deal. And, the snowblower kid came and did everything. Once everything was done, no big deal. It didn't really matter. We're like, okay, we should get a snowblower before next winter. This morning, Matt went outside right after we woke up, and the garage door was standing wide open. No sign of anybody breaking in, prying it. And as far as we could tell, nothing's missing. But we didn't know there was any issue with garage security. And I heard myself saying, as I'm just like, now we got to take care of this garage problem, blah, 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 like ranting about homeowner headaches that I hate so much. Like, if you know of anything where I could just like sign up to pay somebody to take care of all this shit, like they need to come up with that. Anyway, I heard myself saying to Matt, man, it's a good thing we didn't get a snowblower, because that would be gone. I heard that just like coming out of my mouth. So there you have it. Within 30 days, I was shown why it would have been a bad idea for me to find a snowblower that day, despite my very best rational deduction that having a snowblower at that time would have been a really beneficial thing. It didn't turn out to have really even been needed. And today it is almost sure it would have been stolen. So it would have been a $700 one-day use item. And this is why I allow the divine intelligence to take care of all of my small problems, and I don't sweat it. So I just wanted to explain that with this little example that has happened today within 30 days of an experience that many people, if they weren't paying attention, would probably just completely miss. So there you have it. Have a great day.